Hi, this is Matt Thomas back with another tech tip for Sonic Academy. What I'm going to show you now is a very quick classic sort of dub effect. You hear it in kind of all sorts of pop music in the 80s when it was kind of first latched onto. It's the pitch shift delay trick where each echo in a delay can also be pitch shifted, so it kind of drops in tone with each repeat. This kind of came to prominence with a couple of pieces of hardware, the Eventide Harmonizer and then the Yamaha SPX sort of effects boxes. They both had this pitch and delay algorithm in there. You can hear it in the 80s dub, things like if you're a house head, if you find the original Frankie Knuckles' Your Love in the dub, there's lots of kind of stuff where the snares being fed through it. It's a big kind of squelchy, great sound for when you're kind of working on drums to give them like a real kind of punchy, strange character. So we'll set it up on a drum beat here and you can see how it's done. You're going to need a plugin that does this. There's quite a few out there. There's Audio Damage Discord. Smart Electronics do a free one called Mad Shifter, but I don't know that it works on all modern systems. I know I've had problems making it speak to my setup, but it's free. Just go and download it and see if it works for you. Sound Toys do Crystallizer. It's kind of the same kind of effect. It's not exactly the same. It's a little bit kind of a softer sound, but if you're lucky enough to have access to Ableton Suite, the Max for Live plugins, there is a freebie here called Harmonizer, which is pretty much exactly the bare bones of a pitch shift delay. So I'll stick that on a return now. There we go. Okay, so same as any delay, you've got delay time, or you can switch to sync. So nothing you haven't seen before there. I'll skip this section. You've got feedback as usual, dry, wet, and a pan left and right for each of the two delays. So all that is absolutely as usual. Here you've got pitch shift, and here you've got frequency shift. Frequency shift is quite similar to what happens in grain delay in Ableton's main kind of audio library. Grain delay is frequency shifting with each repeat, which has a slightly different tone to pitch shifting. The idea is much the same, so if you can't get your hands on a pitch shift, have a play with grain delay, because that's going to do this frequency shifting here. But I'm going to leave frequency shifting alone because the sound I'm after is particularly the pitch shift. So it's pretty simple, really. All I do is I'm going to get, we've got the same setup again. Okay, and then what I'll do is cut the sort of snare clap sound out of, no, I won't even cut it, we'll just do it on a send, aren't we? So let's do that as, let's do a send, automate in a little bit of send and return. So on each snare, we're just going to send full volume to the pitch shift delay. Okay, I'll just do that on the next two bars as well, so that we've got something regular coming to work with. Okay, so there we go. We're sending the snare beat into the M4L here, the Harmonizer. Okay, so let's just set up a normal delay for a second without any pitch shift in it. So just to hear the effect, let's just stick any old times in. They're probably out of sync, it doesn't really matter. A bit of feedback and you can hear that we'll be picking up just the snares each time. Okay, so those clappy snares are going into the delay. Now the effect we want to try and get here is quite a high feedback, short delay with some pitch shifting going on, which should give us like a sort of like a whoosh trailing up or down off the back of each one of those snares. So what I'm going to do, make the delay times a lot shorter, bring them down to like about 30 or 20 milliseconds and see how that sounds. Okay, well 30 on one side and let's go for 15 on the other. Okay, so we've got two really short delays. I'm going to take the feedback up to about 70. Now if we do that without the pitch change, you should hear we get a very fast kind of ringing delay off each snare. So straight away you can hear that's quite a dubby sound. It's quite close to a spring reverb, but it's a nice kind of short slappy delay we're doing there. To get the particular sound I'm after, what we're going to now do is put some pitch shifting in. So we'll drop that one down 1, I'll drop that one down 2. this one down one. There's no math to this, by the way. I'm just fiddling and seeing what sounds good. And you should now hear, instead of getting that fast repeat, we'll now get like a sort of a delay that shoots kind of downwards with each hit. There you go. I'm going to put the feedback up much higher so you can really hear that. It's very pronounced. So there I've been playing with both the delay time and the transpose by making the delays even shorter and making the transpose bigger per step. It's sort of shooting down much faster. We get more of a kind of shoom, kind of like a kind of slow lasery thing. If I make the transpose even steeper, and if we make the sound, the delays a little shorter again, that should start to give us. And of course we can always pitch these things up too, it doesn't have to just be a downward effect. Let's quickly make that a little. So that's it, pitch shift delay, very distinctive sound. You've probably heard it on the odd record, now you know where it comes from.
Thanks everybody for watching, commenting and indeed liking. We really do appreciate all the support we get here on our Sonic Academy YouTube channel. So if you found this video super useful, please, we'd love you to hit the subscribe button. We update the YouTube channel every week with new content. And if you want to watch some more relevant content, just click on the videos beside me.